Hello and welcome to the Cameron and Tia Show.
I am Cameron.
And I'm Tia. And today we are doing Embarrassing Stories Part 3. Our dog is just walking around, wants to make a guest appearance. Oh, maybe she'll come chill by us. Oh, she's playing with a toy. Oh, dang. Okay.
Got a little bit of the zoomies.
Got some zoomies! Maybe she'll make some zoomies on the couch. You try and get her if we can. Anyways, we're doing Embarrassing Stories. This is part 3. You guys come in clutch with the stories. You lived through them, are ready to tell the world about them. So we tell the world about them and react to them. Basically, we just laugh at them most of the time.
Honestly,
And cringe, yeah. So let's just dive right in, y'all. Okay, let me tell you what we got. Gretchen says, oh gosh, already I saw some things in this. We try not to read them beforehand. We literally just copy and paste them so that we don't react in advance. But once I had a 70-year-old man show up to my studio unannounced with a gym bag. Wait, here's our dog right here. Now look. Come here. Come here. Bella, come on. Good.
This is Bella.
This is Bella! Okay, she'll help us read some stories. So.
Can't read.
Okay, Gretchen says, once I had a 70-plus-year-old man show up at my studio unannounced with a gym bag, asking if I would do shirtless photos of him because he is, quote, very old and has a hot body. No shade for someone being proud of their hot body, but the presentation of his request is what made it so amusing. I told him to call back for an appointment, which he did, and then I dropped prices on him and he never booked. Boudoir isn't my thing anyway. Someone else could serve him better. Crying, laughing. Heck yes.
Yeah.
Maybe someone specializes in that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I imagine too just him showing up there. Wait, shirtless, right?
Yeah.
He showed up shirtless? In public? You can't do that. I don't think. Okay.
That's weird. All right, Megan says, when I first started, I got a phone call and a lady wanted me to take photos of her and her husband at the beach for their anniversary. At the end of the conversation, she said, quote, I have one more favor. I have a dress and the top comes down. I want a photo of him holding my naked boobs. I never called back.
Okay, clearly there's a theme to these.
Yes.
We literally just copy these in order. Would you photograph that? No. No. Wait, why are you thinking about it?
I don't know.
No. To the world.
I imagine really liking this couple and then just a weird request at the end or something. But
Okay. Holding their boobs though.
I don't. And I also just can't imagine that scenario or that photo.
Yeah.
What that would look like and how that would go down. Also, where are you?
Yeah, at the beach that you can do this. I don't know. Maybe they're in Europe. Or some European beaches. Or some Hawaii beaches. To the world, we will not be taking inquiries like that. Just so you know. Okay, Brittany says, I did a cap and gown session for a college graduate this summer, and I had a dress on. Yes. Well, it was extremely hot and humid out, so halfway through the session, my sticky bra dislodged and fell off and out the bottom of my dress onto the ground. I was in shock and just stomped on it and drug it along the pavement with my foot to hide it and just kept directing her and shooting like nothing happened. Her and her husband 100% saw it. Yeah! Why are you walking like that? Dragging your feet I imagine kind of like a limp? Or you're kind of just shuffling both feet?
I also imagine this being a temporary thing until you that location.
Yes, or you see a quick trash can and you're do that. I have never been more mortified and will never wear a sticky bra again. Oh my gosh. Wait, that's hilarious. I've had sticky bras fall off and they're just in my dress though. It'll have a seam. Like a bridesmaid's dress or something. And you just kind of real quick get it maybe restuck. I don't know.
I've never had that experience. Unfortunately, I can't fully relate. Matt says, one of my couples asked me to stage a shoot for the consummation of their marriage. Document the whole thing. They are super shy about asking and were 100% serious. I politely declined.
Okay, I have lots of thoughts. Yeah, quite the theme.
This
Sorry.
is very much a theme.
This is a PG-13 episode, I guess.
Yeah.
Never had anything over a G-rated YouTube video.
Approaching R soon. Yeah.
Approaching R! No! Okay, so we have photographed a couple where he was literally just undoing the buttons of her wedding dress, it was very normal. It was very sweet. I mean, no one's exposed or anything,
And honestly,
obviously.
when you asked me about the last one, about the holding the boobs, I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
And like, we did like allude to something similar.
That something's going to happen, but not
But that was like, yes. Not that aggressive.
exposed.
Yes.
But then consummating the marriage, they're doing it for the first time. Sorry, not to get into this conversation too far, but like, how awkward! Like, that's awkward for them, not in and of itself.
I mean, yeah.
But then to have another person there, like, oh, I feel very embarrassed about that. I feel stressed about this one. Okay, oh my gosh. So Danielle says, I was shooting reception speeches and was squatting in the middle of the dance floor waiting for the money shot moment.
Nice,
Wow.
nice.
Wow. Okay. When an adorable 3-year-old girl came up beside me, squatted next to me as she let out the loudest fart. The room went silent as everyone stared at me, wondering if it was me or the little girl. Yeah, I like that. And like, what do you do during toasts? Like, no, it was her. Or they just think you're blaming a little girl, like even if it was you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just like very politely, it's okay. No big deal.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's very smart.
Just throw it into the bus, but casually. All right, what do I got? Gretchen. Gretchen says, I think I've told this before, but I'll tell it again. About a week before the wedding, the bride bursts into the studio demanding we tear up her wedding contract. We tell her we can't, and we dig deeper. Turns out she's still getting married, same date, New Year's Eve, and still wants us there, but the groom will be a different groom. Okay, whatever. We don't care who you marry, we'll rewrite the contract. We get to the wedding. It's very redneck, as expected it would be. Right before the ceremony, the groom, now all caps, grabs my ass. I wanted to say something to him, but I also didn't want to cause a scene, so I let it go. Wedding happens, ceremony happens. When we go to leave, they send us home with plates and plates of food. This is weird. Does this happen to other people?
No, but I wish.
And then, by the time the bride came to pick up her proof album, she was on her way to her divorce attorney because of something related to heroin, passing out, and some unexpected backdoor surprises from her hubby. She told us all this in detail, loudly, in the studio. Good times, I miss Alabama.
Okay, whoa. First of all, what's a backdoor surprise? Whispered in my ear.
I imagine this is very R-rated.
Okay. The whole thing about we don't care who the groom is, we'll still shoot it. I bet something weird is a brewing.
Also feels like this group might have issues with consent.
Agreed. Yeah.
Yes.
That part
Work on
aside,
that.
and then you had to stay there. That's the
Yes.
worst. That's the freaking worst. That's not funny. That's not anything like that.
No.
But you just get a new groom a week before? How did that all arrange? Like, when did the original engagement get called off? Where is the original groom? If I was the original groom and all of a sudden my bride had a new groom a week before, I'd show up at the wedding. I don't know. Seems like something's a brewing.
It's just...
Too much to handle.
No.
Too hot to handle. Just kidding. No, not too hot to handle. Too much to handle. I don't know about that one. Okay. Janine, I took a random man to the location of the father-daughter first look. He was not the bride's father. Okay, I can very much see that happening to me, honestly.
For sure.
Because, so Cam and I split up getting ready in the morning, and so Cam's with all of the guys, and then all of a sudden, it'll be time for the bride's first look with her father, and it'll be running a little bit behind, and we just need it to happen quickly, honestly, because then we need to get to bride and groom, first look, everything like that. And so, I'll just like walk out and I'll be outside the groom's room and there'll be a man standing there, and I assume that's the dad waiting for the father first look that Cam sent out there, but they're always nervous.
I feel like older men on the wedding day are always so out of place, especially early in the morning. They just don't know what they're doing, don't know what to do. And so like even if you said, hey, are you Bob? Like knowing that that's the father's dad's first name.
Yes.
Or the bride's father's first name. He'll probably just not hear you and just say, hi, yeah.
Yeah. And
Okay, cool.
especially the bride's dad, if he was chilling in the groom's room in the morning, he's super, super, super out of place.
Yeah.
And just like, Mama. So I can see that happening.
Oh, for sure. But what a nightmare when the first look actually happened.
Do you think it actually happened? Do you think it
It
fully
depends on how
happened?
you set it up. I mean, like, because you could have it, like,
That
back to back, or, like, have him say, okay, now you can walk into the room, and then he walks into the room. It's like, hi. I also want to know who this man was.
like an uncle or like a worker at the venue.
I don't know.
I would think, okay, the thing that would save us is in most cases, we have the dad set up first and then the bride
Yeah.
walks up to him in some capacity. So the bride would like be walking up to this man with his back to her and be like, I don't know who that is.
But also mortifying, because then
Yeah.
the bride knows you just put a random man in. Yeah. Okay, Roy. Roy says, I fell into Lake Michigan off pier one time after an engagement session. Basically, the couple had just started to walk away, and then I was backing up. Luckily, my assistant had all my gear,
Oh.
and I slipped and went entirely into the lake. It was about 55 degrees outside.
Ooh.
The shock of the water actually gave me a little bit of an asthma attack.
Oh my God.
So I thought I was drowning,
Whoa!
but I got back up. And then I told them that that's how I end all my engagements. So
Hey, that's nice. That's, yeah. Wow. That's very good. Oh my gosh, otherwise that was just horrifying.
no, also now you gotta walk back to your car.
Yeah, at least you're done. You're going home. All the ones where
But also
people...
it's freezing.
I know, but when people like step on cow pies or like fall or like injure themselves in the middle, that's what gets me. I mean, this is still awful.
Honestly, I'd
This-
rather kind of limp than be soaking wet.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any more? Otherwise,
No,
this
that's
is-
my last one.
This is okay. The last one. Jesse
Okay,
says,
Jesse.
I once photographed a wedding where a guest brought their +1 and they got blind drunk before the evening reception and were mouthing off through the speeches.
Whoa.
No. Oh, that stinks because honestly, we're a huge proponent of +1s. I think +1s just make sense in, I guess, 99% of the cases. Like, it just makes it an enjoyable event for everyone all around. But then you have someone like this. Ugh. Anyway, this girl then started to pick on the bride's family members, and the bride got wind of it. What? And politely asked her guests to take her home. This never happened. As the night went on, she got drunker and drunker and ended up gobbing off at the bride just before the cake cut. What's gobbing off? God! At this point, the videographers were setting up ready to get the shot, and we see the bride launch past us, Superman style, to punch this girl. Anyway, they finally went to cut the cake, only to find out that said girl had walked past the cake and snapped a load of the iced flowers off out of spite.
Yikes.
What's gobbing off? Oh my God! And snapped a load of the iced flowers off. Dang! Oh, that's the worst. Okay, at least it wasn't embarrassing for you. That's just a
Yeah,
crazy
jeez,
story.
just-
Embarrassing for her.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay. Ah! Okay, that's what we have for you guys. Okay, if you like this, hit like, hit subscribe, then you get notified if you want to see any of our
Yeah.
future videos. And that's it.
Yeah.
What else?
I don't know.
Ah! Okay, I just ask Cam that every time.
All the time, and
When I've already said everything.
unprompted, no plan.
There's
just-
nothing else to be said, also. That's the. Okay, until next time. Bella says, she's right here if you can't see her.